Hello! How is everyone? So yeah, thank you very much for coming along to the first ever stream. Um, Please let me know if like the audio levels are garbage, if they do need fixed or anything like that. Because yeah, this is my first ever time. But I'm sure yous will be very, 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 very nice. Voice audio is good. That is good to know. Um, there's not much, from what I've seen of this game anyway, there's not actually that much of actual in-game music or anything like that, but just let me know, I can budge up a little bit. But so yeah, so we are going to be playing I Love You, Colonel Sanders, a finger-licking good dating simulator. Essentially, I was sitting around the house getting quite bored of doing absolute hee-haw, other than playing not Final Fantasy, I haven't played that yet, Persona. So I thought, you know what? Let's try and get into the pants of Colonel Sanders. Let's show him a good time, or he might show us a good time. We don't know. So aye, let's go into it. So we will be known as Fizzy Joose. Colonel Sanders is wanting to get into some Fizzy Juice. I can sense it. So, you sleep softly as the morning sun casts a warm glow through the window of your modest student apartment. Who are these guys? I want to know who these guys are. I know who this is. The world is peaceful and serene. You can stay in the moment forever. Or you could wake up. Now, now, now. Your first day of culinary school is no time to sleep in. If only, I don't know, man. You might actually be able to buy that chicken poster. That's a wee Google for you. So we can smack that clock up and at him, throw that clock out the window, and stay in bed forever. Let's smack that clock, because that noise was absolutely fucking horrendous. So lying in bed, you stare at the ceiling, thinking about everything that awaits you at the prestigious University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning. What a name. Your mind begins to wander. Who will be there? What will you cook? What should you wear? Time begins to fly by, and you find your imagination getting away from you. So we can need to take this seriously. You allow yourself to daydream a bit, thinking of the future. Let's do a little bit of daydreaming, I think. Because we'll be thinking about Colonel Sanders and his luscious biceps and his cheekbones. Oh, it's going to be beautiful. It's here, finally, your first day of culinary school. So many dishes to prepare, so many students to meet. Your mind is swimming with possibilities when you realise you're running late. Ah, shit. You grab a biscuit, ah yeah, and burst out the door in a hurry. Mmm, delicious. Just what you needed to wake up those taste buds. Man, I wish they had like proper like biscuits over here. Say just America having them. Yikes! You're in such a hurry, in fact, you forgot to put on any deodorant before running out the door. You're sweating buckets as you rush to arrive on time. Uh-oh. Oh no, we gotta be all stanky for Colonel. Unless he likes the stank. Biscuits and honey butter. Man, that sounds absolutely delicious. So, standing in the quad, you gaze upon the magnificent University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning. We got a wee bit of a cherry blossom season, is it? Very nice. Here comes your lifelong best friend forever, Miriam. There she is. She's the most adorably awkward person you've ever met, and you absolutely love her for it. Right, we need to give her a voice. I'm thinking quite a posh voice. I don't know why I instantly went for that. But we'll go with a posh voice. Good morning, Fizzy Joose. Are you excited for the first day of the rest of our lives? What? We're going to spend the rest of our lives in school. Actually, because I sure am excited, a little nervous. Okay, a lot nervous. What? Oh, that's me. What's the... It's just that this morning I made breakfast for myself, but, well, when I ate it, I couldn't taste any love in the food. What if I'm no good? What if I fail? Man, voice acting is my passion as well, but I'm absolutely terrible at it. The people that I play Dungeons and Dragons with will fully back me up in this. Like, I will forget accents I'm doing. I will start mimicking other people's accents. Yeah, like I just kind of stick to doing like a weird Scottish accent, and then even I'll forget how to do a Scottish accent, which is a bit daft. Classic Miriam, raised by a master chef parents. She's always held herself to a very high standard. Oh, she's greeting. Oh no. Ever since we were little babies playing together, and you rescued me from that quicksand box, it's been clear to me that you're the most loving, caring person I know. You're going to do great. Hey, hello, Southie. Yes, you are very... Selfie's good at doing voices. He's good at doing one voice, and it's very creepy. He's going to be starting streaming at some point soon, and he should definitely do it on stream because it's phenomenal. But with University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning's famous 3-day only semesters, I'm afraid of being left behind and never catching up. See, like, I started doing like a wee German thing there, wee German accent. You just have to deal with it. Hello, Cowboy Swaggins. How are you? All these people. Also, I want to say like thank you very much for a bunch of people who have already like followed even before I started streaming. So you have obviously my lovely wife. She followed. Thank you very much, Toilet Duck. You also get to see Colonel Sanders elbow dropping a chicken there, because that is what KFC is all about. Thank you very much, Selfie, for following as well. So yeah, the first follower was my wife. So we had Gaz, Almost Games, Scientologist, myself, Cthulhu Dead, Driffio, Scottish Spyro, Y2 Ken, and then we've got you lovely people here, Cal Swaggins, Toilet Duck, Selfie. Oh, and Toilet Duck even dropping the Pakora. Gotta love that Pakora. I would drop some Pakora in the chat as well, but this is actually another account and not subbed to Nightmare Mode Go on this one. One day. So anyway. A sweet girl, Miriam has always had a flair for the dramatic. This summer she got so nervous about her first kiss that she chipped a tooth practicing on a mannequin. Who the fuck practices on a mannequin? I've got a lot of questions about Miriam already. Should you pep talk her, or change the subject to give her some relief? I think we should give her a wee bit of a pep talk. She is our best friend. I fully think that she'd be able to do good at school. Remember last month when we saw that fortune teller and she had her tarot cards read? The lady with the mask who gave me nightmares. I've been trying to forget. I know, she looks spooky, but she was so sweet, and she told you that you were destined for great things. Remember that card with the fancy looking tower, and the other card featuring the handsome fellow in the red suit? I've been waiting for so long to meet a handsome fellow I could call my own. See, she said fellow, she is posh. Called it. And I'm sure you will soon. In no time we'll be graduating, and you'll be delighting the world with your heartfelt cooking in no time at all. As you talk Miriam up, you feel her nerves begin to ease. You know what? Maybe everything will be okay after all. And if not, at least I have these killer bangs. Killer bangs indeed. Can you believe I cut them myself? You can definitely believe it. I think they look fine. Just shitting on her. Shitting on her for no reason at all. I cannot believe it. Before you get another word out, you're rudely interrupted when someone smacks your books and custom engraved measuring spoons out your hands and into the ground. It's a bit Tory, that. Hey! It's Ashley, your arch rival. She's totally evil, but you can't help but be filled with jealousy. She can get everything she wants and she knows it. Damn, she's stacked. Vixen. They're not shit bangs, they're perfectly fine. I gotta say, Ashley's dummy thick. Those are good bangs. Hello, Ashley. Is it Ashley? Ashley? Oh, what's she gonna be? What's her voice gonna be? Let's make her like Scottish, like weirdly kind of stereotypical Scottish. Oh, I didn't see you there, chicken shins. You leave Fizzy Juice's shins alone. They're perfectly normal shins. Ah, you can't stand Ashley. Even her name is annoying. It is annoying. You know for a fact that it's actually Ashley. There you go. But she had to add an extra letters to make herself feel better than everyone. Oh, hello Minute. Thank you very much for the follow. And you get to see Colonel Sanders dropping an elbow drop on a big fuck off chicken. Hope you're doing well. How's Mario Kart? Was there a lot of karting going on? I just finished my coffee. Mario Kart was bullshit. Mario Kart is bullshit, but we love it for being bullshit. If anyone here knows what perfect shins look like, it's us! Oh, who called the shin police? We're not gonna let you or your really weird insults get to us. Across the quad you see Ashley's best friend, Van the Man, has stopped to look at his own reflection in the mirror. His pants are so tight you can see him casually working out his glutes while he styles his hair. No lie, they're rocking glutes. Van! Alright, this guy has to be like a sort of like Arnold Schwarzenegger-esque. His pants are so tight you see what religion he is. What religion do you think he would be, to be honest, Toilet? Someone got carted. It's all about the carting. Right, hold on. I need to try and perfect Arnold Schwarzenegger here. You rang! You've never been sure what their arrangement is, but as long as you've known them, Ashley and Van have just been just as close as you and Miriam, but subsequently more devious. Look at this. He is packing heat. He's a pacifarian. I'm into it. I can't believe that University of Cooking School Academy for Learning would ever allow people like you to attend as students. You know, right? You think they'd just hand us our diplomas now? Or maybe hire us as professors? You amateurs could learn a lot from us. With the first day of school about to start, there's just not time to properly tell these two off, so you resist the urge. Let's go, Miriam. Psh! See you later, fools. Who is this boy? As you approach the door, you see a goofy-looking kid pushing hard against the window directly next to it. I can see what they're doing with this guy. Right. I don't want to go the stereotypical, I think they want me to do a Daphne voice for him. Oh, I don't know. Do I have any other voices? Has anyone got any suggestions for voices for this dude called Pop? Deep. Ah, cool. Geordie. Like Sam Elliott. I'm liking Geordie. Geordie's a really good shout. Actually, I was thinking about doing Geordie for Colonel Sanders. I can't do Sal's voice. Only he can do that. If I was doing his voice, my voice would be absolutely right by now. Like, he's just eating a bag of gravel. Right, okay. We'll go for like a gravelly voice, because I want to try and keep maybe Geordie for Colonel Sanders. Right.
Whoopsie! I think it's broken.
You reach forward and easily pull the door open. What a fanny this boy is. That should do the trick.
I love you.
I think you mean thank you?
My name's Pop. I was named after me Pop Pop. He's old.
Could someone like this also be a student at the school? He must be one heck of a chef. Also, his name tag clearly says Bob, but I guess he's reading it upside down. Oh, poor Bob Pop, or Pop Bob. Hi Pop, I'm Fizzy Joose, so are you going to make me hold this door all day?
Nope.
And with that, the young man walks into the building ahead of you. Also, I'll stop here. Like, is the audio of the game fine? Can you still hear like the music playing in the background and stuff? I know that my voice is apparently bang on. Cool. Awesome. Thank you very much, peeps. Is it just me, or is he kinda cute? I think it's just you. You both shrug your shoulders before following him into the building. You stand at the edge of the room, unsure where to sit. Other students wander in and keep themselves busy chit-chatting. Yo! A scruffy looking pooch makes his place at the podium in front of the class. Adorable. His name is Sprinkles. Ah, now they get a... Yo! Soldier boy. You get a voice for Sprinkles now. Right, we'll make Sprinkles Geordie. Right, how does... fucking... why? Now! Quiet down, everyone! Is that like more Welsh? Fuck knows. Who's his unreasonably cute pup, and why is he in a culinary class? You must be Sprinkles, head instructor and CEO of UCSAL. Fucking hell, can't you speak? Fucking why are you like? Please call me Professor Dog. I may be cute and a little fluffy, but I still demand respect. Woof! Who lets a dog do this? Surely, like, their fur will get in the food and everything, and then you'll have, like, health and safety cracking down on you. Those paws. I know those paws are so cute. What? A cute dog is our professor? This is the best school ever! I guess only a dog's nose is capable of picking up all the nuances of fine dining. I suppose they got me there. Out of nowhere, wind begins to rush around you and a swirl of cherry blossom petals fill the air inside the classroom.
I'm chilly. Someone close the window.
And then... oh yeah! Yo! Oh... Is that Minute being slapped by Nightbot? She's been stuck in the bin already. Toilet. He is very dreamy. Look at him. Look at those cheekbones. He walks in. You're immediately swept up in the aura of this new student and his remarkable goatee. Who knew anyone could be so handsome? Time stands still. Look at those arms. Can fucking beat you to death. It's him! It's... Wait, if it isn't my favourite student? Harland? Colonel Sanders interrupts Sprinkles. Sorry, Professor Dog, before he can finish his sentence. Harland. So, like... We've lost the Geordie voice to Sprinkles here. He's a bit skinny, you snap him in half. He is, well maybe that's what he's going for, maybe he's like a twink. Maybe that's his deal. Southern gent, surely. Yeah, definitely. Well, please call me Colonel. Colonel Sanders. A harsh murmur rolls through the classroom as Colonel Sanders walks down the aisle of desks. Suddenly, the room is sweltering. Sweat begins to bead across your brow. You feel like everyone is looking at you, and you're not entirely wrong.
And this over here must be Sweaty Sweatsalot. Maybe we should just open the window back up before Faucet Pits melts into a puddle and evaporates entirely.
Hold just a second. Nobody talks to my friend like that. You two both know my name. We were in the same kindergarten class. And what is with all your really weird insults? Besides, when Fizzy Joose sweats, it's not gross, it's beautiful. Look at that shimmer! Besides, oh well, I just read that. Good. Who's this dude? I want to know who this guy is. Ted Cruz. He's a Zodiac killer himself. I like how it gives you just like one option. There's like no two options. Make the game really easy for me. So you turn to find Colonel Sanders standing right in front of you with his dick in his hand. Colonel Sanders, beautiful angel that he is, stands before you, smiling gently, his hand outstretched. Boy howdy! This classroom gets hotter than a Kentucky fryer! Please, use my handkerchief! Oofed. Cat. Strong man. Ooh! You freeze up. Colonel Sanders is talking to you. Wait, Colonel Sanders is talking to you about how sweaty you look? You're completely mortified. This can't be your first interaction. What if he never forgets this moment? How will you respond? I think we should play keep Colonel Sanders mean. Well, keep him keen. Treat him mean, keep him keen. We'll make Colonel Sanders chase after us. We won't chase after him. Just tell him to fuck off. You feel horrified that your first interaction with Colonel Sanders is centred around the fact that you're a sweaty mess. No thanks, this is actually on purpose. It's an old family secret to keep our skin soft and healthy. That's actually how I tell everyone that I moisturise daily, but you know, it is actually because I sweat a shit ton. You wave his hand away and quickly wipe your face with your apron instead. See, using the tools of the trade. Professor Dog, he's called Sprinkles, I think. You know. I think you find. Good to know. It is good to know, Southie. You should try it yourself. Just didn't wash. So Professor Dog steps in to settle the class down, get some ground rules. Wait, welcome to the University of Cooking School, Academy of Learning. It's the greatest culinary academy in the world, like. So I need to add the YI and the likes in, because if I don't do it, I won't get the accent right. Hello, almost. How's it going, man? Why, aye, the birthplace of culinary legends past, present and future. Many challenges await you like. There will be tears, there will be blood. There might even be really adorable tiny food like. When it's all said and done, there will be a battle. You'll lift your spokes and complete in the broom cooking arena like. And just then, another student enters the classroom and interrupts the professor's rousing speech. Oh, do I need to do another voice? Too many characters for this. Who's this dude? Just called student. Kind of voice can we do for this guy? Oh, we'll do like a nerdy voice for him. We'll do like the I can't believe you're painting that orc goblin green kind of guy. Hi guys, sorry I'm late. I hope everyone had a good summer. I really miss... Fucking quiet! Late to class is bad enough, but interrupting my monologue? You're on the fast track out here, young man. Are you sure you're even in this right place? Actually, don't you recognise me? This is my 3rd year in the school, with you as my teacher. Everyone stares at him blankly. Does no one remember me? Yes, he just turned his arse at him. You're expelled if you utter one word before I finish. I love how Sprinkles is going to like lay the smackdown on this boy. Let that be a lesson, you students in tardiness. It's unacceptable, like. Even Clank made it here on time, rolling halfway across town in his tiny wheels. You turn to see the student Sprinkles is referencing, who appears to be some sort of industrial kitchen appliance. Boozed. Where? Look at this guy, he's even got a wee jacket on. What a guy, what a legend. The class bursts into laughter. Oh, Clank, you rascal! Sprinkles walks into the classroom as everyone stands in silent obedience. When he gets to you, he lifts his nose into the air and takes a deep sniff. Why, your diet's lacking. Based on what I'm picking up here, you definitely need a multivitamin. Actually, reminds me, I need to date Clank. Oh, what is it? This is a fucking machine. I actually need to take my multivitamin today. This game has taught me I need to take my multivits. You should be taking better care of yourself, like. You never had a talking dog as a teacher before, but Sprinkle's reputation for being smart but tough is well known. You decide to try and butter him up by giving him a treat from your pocket, but what kind? He knows food, and I think treats would be like, it's not KFC food, so he'll just basically tell you to fuck right off with it. So let's go with rubber ball. Beef. Nah, man, no beef for this boy. You reach beneath your apron and return with a rubber ball in your hand. Sprinkle's eyes go wide as he locks onto it. Yeah, boy. You toss a ball and he bounds after it, grabbing it in his mouth and swinging it from side to side before dropping it. The thrill passes quickly, but it's not clear if that endured you to him or not. Maybe beef was the answer. Settle down, young chefs. Take your seats and prepare for your minds. Prepare to have your minds opened by the amazing possibilities of culinary creation. As everyone rushes to claim their favourite seats, you're left standing in front of the room. Only 2 options remain. Hey, Fizzy Joose, there's still a seat here. It seems that no one has claimed this seat next to me. If you're interested. Right. We're going down, we're pushing Colonel Sanders away, we're going to make him thirsty. Thirsty as fuck. So we'll be loyal to Miriam here, and we'll sit next to her. You move to take your seat by Miriam. I'm so glad to have you near me to support me through this class. Of course, you're my best friend. Who else would I sit by? Colonel Sanders is such a magnetic person. Has such a magnetic personality, and there's a seat open right next to him. If you had sat there, you might have gotten to know him a little better. I never sacrifice our friendship. Besides, I'm sure I'll get a chance to talk to him later in the semester. I've got 3 whole days. That's like a lifetime. So you say, but you know that Miriam mentions it. That Colonel Sanders is just so darn dreamy. As soon as you're settled into your seat, the professor makes an announcement.
Why, I think fast. It's time for a pop quiz. Yay, a quiz about me.
Why, aye, that's all I need to do. Yeah, man, a 3-day semester. Apparently, it's a lifetime here.
This a pretty important and surprisingly short quiz will tell me if you're ready for life at culinary school, like. Keep your knife sharp and your focus sharper. Here comes question 1. If train A is travelling to point B and train B is travelling to point A, how important is it to wash your hands before cooking?
It's extremely important. I mean, you should wash your hands anyway, especially with what's going outside. Very topical, this game.
That's right!
Oh wait, that wasn't even him. Wash your goddamn hands. You monsters.
Forest is to tree as chicken is to...
A slam dunk, night vision goggles. It's a feather in it. Easy. Come on, give me my A now. That's right.
What's the most efficient eating utensil ever created?
A comically oversized fork. A meat tenderizer or spork. He did mention a spork earlier. I think he's spork daft. So, yay! It's not Johnny, that's me. That's the narrator.
What food is best for a broken heart?
Anything, as long as it's prepared with love and not too much salt. That sings a lot to me with my bad heart. Camel meat doesn't sound that good unless you cut its hump in half and then you can drink all the milk. That's a fact. Charlie from It's Always Sunny, he cleared that up. A pancake that looks like a silly face. I believe anything, as long as it's got love and not too much salt. A student here.
Is Sprinkles a good boy, like?
No. He's a talking dog that teaches at culinary school. He is the best boy. Yes, he is the best boy. No doubt about it. Fucking hell, man. Here we go. Your total score is 5 out of 5. Wow, be honest, did you cheat? I did not cheat. I'm just too good. I'm just too good. You look up to see that Colonel Sanders has been watching you tally your score. He's impressed. Told you, we'll push him away and he'll just keep on trying to chip away at me because he's thirsty as fuck.
I know we just met, but I have to confess, I think you have a beautiful brain.
Hot diggity, Fizzy Joose. You just scored some major Colonel Sanders points with that performance.
Why, eh?
Alright, I don't know if you can hear that. So, most of you do know that I have a little cat. That we have a little cat, should I say, called Cake. And that's all I'm at to feed her. And that was her just getting fed. So that's her having her dinner.
May I have attention, students? I have an important announcement to make. Time for lunch.
Here, we just got here, we answered some questions, and it's lunch already. Sign me up. Wow, the cafeteria is as nice as any restaurant you've ever eaten at. It makes sense that a school dedicated to cooking would be so serious about eating. The Stewart Cafeteria. Oof. Is that yours, Minute? Is that your cafeteria? A delicious fragrance wafts through the room. Wafts. Oh, wafts through. Oh, I could have done a Pfeiffer accent for someone. Actually, the wee kind of. Oh, I might. If it doesn't introduce another character, I might do the robot as a Pfeiffer. There you go. That'll be good. So yeah, a delicious fragrance wafts through the room and tickles the end of your nose. Your mouth waters. Do you smell that? That must be our lunch. It smells crazy good. Actually, everyone, can I have your attention?
Is it about lunch?
No, I just wanted to apologise for my tardiness. You see, I was... Howdy, folks! I'd like to make an announcement. Hey, It's about lunch. Everyone cheers. Yay! But Shh!
Lunch, lunch, lunch!
She said, shh! Pop, shut the fuck. What's he calling his wee bag? I don't trust him. Don't trust Pop. In honor of a new semester, I have prepared something special to share with everyone for lunch. That must be the smell I smelled. Indeed, that smell. You hold your breath, waiting to see what food this mysterious student has created. You heard that he's very talented, but were the rumours true? This is Colonel. I don't know what to still do his voice there. Colonel Sanders lifts a large bucket above his head. Its contents glimmer in the light. Look at that. Big juicy bucket of chicken. Piled high are huge pieces of chicken, breaded and fried to a crispy golden finish. The aroma envelops you, and you begin to feel warm and safe. Colonel Sanders has filled a bucket with chicken? What a novel concept. Your stomach begins to grumble, as to say, stop thinking and start eating. For years, I've been developing a secret recipe for the perfect fried chicken. By my calculation, nothing less than 11 herbs and spices are required to achieve the perfect balance of flavours. As you look around and notice that every other student has a pen and paper and scribbling notes as fast as they can. But that's all I say about that. Oh, no, he's treating me mean and keeping me keen. That's Big Van. Look at that. He's not even wearing a proper tap. He's just wearing a jacket and a tap half.
What do you think? We want a stupid secret recipe, dude? Pya! Not... my dude... I'm just drafting my last will and testament in case one of those ingredients is poison. Got him!
He looks around nervously to see if anyone else is laughing at his sick burn. Oh, shite, mate. Shite. No one's impressed. You wait to see what Zinger Ashley has. Zinger Tower meal. So you wait to see what Zinger Ashley has prepared to follow up, but she suddenly takes a different approach.
Aye, and I was just like writing in my diary. Dear diary, today I smelt something beautiful, and I knew that moment that only the hands of a true gentleman could fry chicken so tender.
I want KFC as well, man. I don't know, there might be some that are actually opened again for like delivery and stuff. Have a wee look into it. Treat yourself to a big old bucket. You can thank your boy. So you see her body language change from bitter to evil to sweet and innocent as she slides closer to Colonel Sanders. Oh aye. She realizes that he is destined for greatness and fame with cooking skills like this. She wants him all to herself. She is pretty damn thick, and he's just. There's a lot to process right now.
Oh, please.
Well, Van the Madman, if you don't want any, I'll take his.
Wow, hold on. I mean, I guess I'll try it.
He takes one bite, and his eyes grow wide. He starts contorting his face as he tries to hold his pure exhilaration, and act unimpressed.
Easy now. There's enough for everyone, please. My fellow classmates, dig in.
I'll dig into you, mate, when this is over and done with. You take one of the pieces of fried chicken out of this bucket and sink your teeth into it. It's amazing. Tasting Colonel Sanders' food transports you to another dimension. Yeah, are we going to like see some like Eldritch kind of god and stuff, like Cthulhu's waiting and stuff? That'd be pretty cool. Alone with your taste buds gripping a drumstick in your hand, you float weightlessly. We can focus our mind and meditate on this moment. Try and identify every flavour. We can savour the moment. Try everything that. I don't know what I was getting there. We can savour the moment and everything that it tells you about Colonel Sanders' culinary heart, or swim towards the light. I think we should swim towards the light. There's going to be something good there. There might be more chicken. Let's swim towards the light. Somewhere up ahead, a bright light beckons you. The flavours are so intense you become wrapped up in them. Unable to resist, you reach towards the light. It grabs your hand and pulls you closer, closer, until your fingertip connects with the end of everything. You are forever lost in the land of tender fried chicken bliss. Your mind dissolves. There is no fizzy juice now. There is only herbs and spices. Oh yeah, boy, we are the universe. Though Miriam tries to revive you, she cannot.
What?
I can't. It's game over. But we are the universe. Guess we'll just need to try again. Wonder how far this puts me back. Be funny if it puts me all the way back. Sorry, that way. Alright, cool. Right. Can I skip all this? Does it? Right. We'll just do this. We're fast forwarding. Right. Here we are. I wonder how many endings this game has. So we definitely do not swim towards the light because we become one with everything. Surely that's a good thing. I think we'll edge a little bit closer towards Colonel Sanders' culinary heart. The flavours in your mouth are beautiful, pure, heavenly. What a guy. Alone with the flavours, you feel something that can only be described as love. For a man? For a flavour? Are they the same? After tasting his food, you try to get some one-on-one time with Colonel Sanders. Hey, we didn't get game over. You approach Colonel Sanders. Colonel Sanders smiles so softly as you approach. He stops what he's doing and allows you to break the silence. Colonel, I wondered if I can talk to you for a second.
Anything for a fellow chef.
What exactly was on that chicken?
Haha! How bold to come out and ask.
What was that? That was just a weird accent there.
I say, boy. It's an idea I have for a new combination of flavors that will make me a fortune, establish my legacy for all time as I open a chain of highly successful fried chicken restaurants. No big deal.
It's just you and me were talking. You and me here talking. Can I keep a secret? In fact, I've got some of my own that I would be willing to trade. Look at that is this the first time he's got like... Yeah, I was gonna say, like, is this the first time he's gotten this check stick out? So I might have missed it. But it's pretty cool. Does it make him like a wizard or something? It's baller. Aye man. Like, I think he's like... What if he's like a necromancer or something? And maybe that's why the flavours are so good on those dead chickens. What's the rush? The semester is only getting started. I say, boy. We've got 2 more whole days to get to know each other. He's clearly not giving up. He's clearly not going to give it up easily. But it doesn't hurt to be persistent. You know what they say about secrets, Colonel. Shouldn't learning be fun? You've got that, Moxie. I'll give you that. Colonel Sanders looks both ways to make sure that you're truly alone, and then leans in. You can feel his warm breath as he whispers, "Oh yeah." Just one ingredient, but you can't tell. I use... Oh shit! I thought I could click on that to like it might have been like a spoiler or something like that. All right, cool. We've missed some story. I'm sure it'll be fine. Warm chicken breath. Warm, like, absolutely like, roasty, toasty, gravy breath. Be beautiful. I'd kiss it. Well, you're wrapped up in that huge revelation. Oh man, we actually have skipped past like a spoiler. You notice that Colonel Sanders has disappeared. While everyone else is still in the cafeteria, you decide to look for him. You find Colonel Sanders outside, standing in the quad. It's you again. Howdy. Sometimes I like to come outside and look at the school buildings. I think about how my story will continue on after I've graduated. It sounds like you have big plans. I dare say, the biggest. I will leave my mark in this world. You can bet on that. 11 hairs and space breath. Man, I'm into it. Alone together for the first time, you figure now it's the perfect moment to show your personality to him. So we can neg him to show your own strength. We're gonna just like flex in front of him. Wow him with a big idea to add additional ingredient to really spice things up. Be modest but thoughtful. I don't think we should fuck around with 11 herbs and spices. Yeah. I mean, he's perfected that. I don't think we should flex in front of him. I think we should be modest, but thoughtful. Oh, you like that? Well, I just wanted to tell you that I really enjoyed your food. Now you've gotten his attention. Ah, yeah. The flavours were complex, but comforting. The interplay between salty, savoury, and peppery, it was perfect. I appreciate the compliment, Fizzy Joose. I'm sure you'll be a big success. Maybe he's a big success down there somewhere. Maybe we'll find it. I know we have only met today, but I'm starting to get the same feeling about you. We should head back inside. Next lesson starts soon. You step into a massive cooking arena. Whoa, look at it. Look at all that. What have we got? We got like onions, lemons, dyes, something like that. You step in a massive cooking arena where the afternoon lesson will take place. Each student gets an oven and all the tools and ingredients they could ever need. Look at this place! It's magnificent! Finally! We get to show our stuff! Wait a second! Oh no! We have to show our stuff? But what if I totally blow it? You're not going to blow anything. Except maybe kisses to the crowd of fans you're going to earn with your signature adorable tiny food creations.
Okay, why aye man? Welcome students to the cooking arena. For today's lesson, we'll be cooking with partners. Hurry up and pair off. Naturally, Miriam looks over at you, but unable to control yourself, you pounce on Colonel Sanders. I want Colonel Sanders to stay off a bit. Hey Colonel, would you like to tackle this lesson as a team? A team of two, that is? Maybe me and you? If that wasn't clear. Wanna be my partner? Aww. Sure, Fizzy Joose. I'll prepare our station. Without you as a partner, Miriam is left standing all alone. Two different students quickly take notice. You're a bad bastard. Hello, new partner. Beep boop beep. Like, I can't really do beeps and stuff as a fifer. Oh my! Two potential partners? I'm so sorry, gentlemen, but I don't know who to choose. It looks like you have to pick for. Friend duties can be a little awkward, but that's the price you have to pay for not being alone forever. Who do you want to ask to be Miriam's partner? I think Pop. We'll palm her off on the Pop, but I think Pop is going to be like a super secret weapon. Like, he's like the ugly duckling here, and after these 3 days, he's going to become like stunning. He's going to be like become like a top shagger. The robot can't do anything. She likes Pop. Does she like Pop? Ah, she does. She does. Yeah. Right, we'll get Pop and Miriam to do the dirty. Sorry, Clank, but I think Miriam will be partnering with Pop today. So, fuck off, you fucking robot bastard. Pop gives a big smile as he steps up to the same station as Miriam. I'm a chef! He holds up a banana and without peeling it, proudly eats the entire thing. Weird flex, but okay, bro. It's just disconcerting, but Miriam is too kind to act gross out. See, yeah, Miriam's sound as fuck. I love your enthusiasm, Pop. She looks at you like, really? This kid? But it's too late to change your choice now. Now it's the time to focus your own cooking classwork. Why aye? Alright, you two. For today, I think I just went into like a wee bit of fight for there. Why aye man? For today's session, we're going to keep it simple. Pick a basic dish and divide up the steps. No chef is an island. As me mum used to say. It takes 2 flits to make a fire. You get the idea. Which dish do you suggest to your partner, Colonel Sanders? Steak tartare seems easy enough. It's fancy, and you don't even need to cook it. Using octopus will blow Colonel Sanders' mind. Your grandmother's mashed potatoes and gravy. Right, it's got to be mashed potatoes and gravy. I hate what's taters, precious? I hate mashed potatoes, but I love gravy, and it's KFC, so it has to be mashed tatties and gravy. Also, making mashed tatties and gravy is like piss easy. Do that in minutes. I've always been something of a down-home chef. I was thinking we could make something warm, inviting, comforting. Maybe mashed tatties and gravy. I couldn't imagine one without the other. Colonel Sanders casts a coy look at you, causing your whole face to go beet red. Embarrassed, you quickly turn away. I'll go and get the potatoes. No, please, let me. Picking perfect produce is a passion of mine. So KFC in New Zealand and the States has a side of peppery mashed potatoes and gravy. It's awesome. I hate it's just gravy in the UK. Also, you get a little soft bread rolls to dip in. That does sound pretty good.
Yeah, a lot of people like absolutely like shite all over KFC. I like it, um, but it definitely sounds like other places like American stuff get far better stuff. No, please. Oh yeah, I've done this. I've done it. Oh, here comes Ashley, big thick Ashley.
Looks like things are getting pretty fresh around here. Does someone have a crush on Colonel Sanders?
I do, and don't kink shame me. We're just cooking partners. Mind your own business.
Sanders' heart is my business, and you'd better keep your fingers off my man.
Oh man, getting a wee bit of heavy metal on the go. Is there D beats in it though? Is there D beats? There has to be D beats and some blast beats. Maybe 16th notes. Fucking hell, it's like pure techno. It sounds like a lot like Bad in Flames. I don't know if that's a reference that people will get in the chat, but it sounds like a Bad in Flames. Anyway.
Did someone call for me? Oh, no, jeez, Van. While I'm over here crushing Fizzy Juice's dreams, you're supposed to be taking care of her classwork. That's the deal, remember?
So Ashley's got Van to date all the work, but she just basically kink shames me and gives me snash. Colonel Sanders returns, arms full of peeled tatties. He tosses them into the boiling water and turns his attention to you and your old friends. Oh, howdy there, Ashley. Van. Are we working a quartet instead of a duet now? So Nightbot I might need to kind of play around with Nightbot if it's jumping on people for doing caps all the time. But my son is in the chat, not my actual son. But if Stuart's here, hello Ift. Sorry that Nightbot's giving you a timeout for 5 seconds.
Actually, no, it looked like Fizzy Juice was struggling, so we offered to give them a hand. You know how it is, these young amateur chefs need a lot of mentoring.
Oh, I'm getting your father praise now, son. It's okay, don't worry. Thank you very much for the praise. Also, I only realised that 19 minutes ago that Big Ginge 420 followed Big Ginge. If you're still in the chat, thank you very much for following.
I was going to say, Colonel Sanders, maybe I could teach you a thing or two about fancy food. Maybe one day we might be able to get up to my level. Doubt it.
Hola.
Don't be rude, Van. Personally, I have no doubts whatever about Colonel Sanders' ability to connect to concoct creations, worthy of admiration. After all, your fried chicken was quite spectacular. But Colonel, if you ask me, I might make a better partner for you than this thing. That has positioned itself at your station. Don't feel deep down that we cast complementary shadows. We fit together like a thigh and a drumstick. It just makes sense.
I had a funny feeling it was you, Alison, but I didn't want to come out straight away and go like, oh, that's quite clearly Alison. But yeah, hello. Thank you very much for stopping by for this very, very stupid stream. Nothing about this makes any sense, but one thing is clear: she's coming for Colonel. And if you don't watch out, Ashley is really going at... Let me just say that again. Ashley is really going at you hard. You need to ask for some backup here before things get ugly. Ooh, we can turn to Colonel Sanders, hunk of hunks. in your time of need or turn to Miriam, your forever bestie who's always had your back. I've got a funny feeling that Miriam would just like kind of like blow me off because nah, screw it, we'll go with Miriam. You turn to Miriam, and as soon as you find her, she senses it and looks back. This girl's friend in need raider is second to none. She merely comes running over. Yes. Somebody threatened my friend! I will destroy them! Actually, I think that Ashley and Van Van were just leaving. Leaving you in the dust? Vis-a-vis my skills as chef. Perhaps, but stepping away from this competition, you are sorely mistaken. Miriam! I say, what? You're a loyal friend, but Fizzy Joose is my partner for today's activity. You look for Sprinkles in hopes that he might step in, but he is nowhere to be found. Darn those cute corgis and their short but sturdy stature. You look down at your station and realise that, in the tension of the moment, your hands have been cooking on autopilot. Oh, legendary. Distracted by the drama, you've already crushed the boiled potatoes into a perfectly creamy mashed texture with plenty of butter and cream for flavour. It's as if your natural passion guided you through the steps you know so well while your attention was elsewhere. We're legendary like. I know just what to do! Colonel Sanders extends his hand. He's holding a beautiful white porcelain gravy boat, out of which pours a smooth brown gravy, smothering your nearly finished potato dish. I'm actually quite thankful that the crap in flames is stopped. Gravy flows down from the mound of mashed potatoes. The results look spectacular. Granny would be very proud. Whew, that wee wink. Colonel Sanders holds a spork out to you. You reach out and grab a hold of it, but he doesn't immediately let go. The two of you stand holding the same spork, and for that small moment, all of the madness and pressure in this crazy world stops. Your eyes lock. The moment is electric. Time stands still. If you love something, let it free. Together, you dig the utensil into the mashed potatoes and lift a heaping sporkful up. When you see Ashley with a sinister look, you know she is plotting against you to be with Colonel Sanders. Ashley can bolt! Colonel Sanders is mine. Oh no. Crap, in flames has started again. And then, filled with rage, without thinking, you fling the sportful mashed tatties right into Ashley's stupid, beautiful face. Take that. Like face full of tatties. Fan! Do something! Do something! Scooping up a fingerful, Van tastes dripping mashed potatoes and gravy and realises that it's delicious. Horrified by this revelation, he slinks away. Will he ever be able to cook something with so much love and integrity?
Why aye, hold on right there, Fizzy Joose. We do not waste food in the broom cooking arena. Colonel Sanders, I expect better from you. If you throw one more spoonful, you both better be prepared to eat it from wherever it lands like. Can I has potatoes, face?
Van rushes back over, a covered dish in his hand. Whoa. Man, he served it on an axe. Pretty metal.
Mashed potatoes with gravy. Pathetic. In just a few minutes, I prepared a full meal. Gaze upon my speciality, braised tentacle of octopus in my silky saltwater sauce, plated on a battle axe blade, forged by my supreme chef ancestors. What is the riddle of steel?
Right, I think I might do the student as a fifer. Fucking wait. Right, hold on. Let me just try and get the fifer in my head. Let me focus the Pfeiffer.
You've known me for too long. That ain't due, Ken. It is I who have the first bite, you know. And you look at it on it with envy, Ken.
The interrupting student rushes at Van Van and swipes a bite of his signature dish right off the plate.
Oh wait, man! No, don't! Something about this dish doesn't strike my nose quite right.
Nice, now he's sounding Scottish.
Why, aye, man? I think it's the octopus has rushed and maybe it turned in the process. Why, aye, man, and the results could be toxic, like.
Too late, and it's been eaten.
Ugh, I think I left something in the oven.
I'm not actually gonna bother with Pfeiffer. I don't feel so good.
It killed him. He's a dead man. He's dead. Why, aye, man, everyone step back, like. Don't take another bite.
When you look back at the plate, the rest of it's gone. You notice the tip of the tentacle being slurped into Pop's mouth. That's Pop away, like. Pop winces in pain for just a moment. Then this almost immediately back into his oblivious self.
He's dead. That's him away. Oopsie. Tastes like poison.
The entire class is gathered to watch Pop's final moments. I love how everyone's just like, aye, that's him. Gather round. Shock has frozen the whole crowd. They're just motionless as statues. They're just as motionless as statues. The class bell rings, disrupting the moment and snapping everyone back into reality. It would appear that Pop's enthusiasm for trying new things, despite obvious danger, has inoculated him against poison of all kinds. Not bad.
Why, are you, man? It's not sure the professors here make enough money, like.
Ghost of student.
Ooh, hello! I've just turned into a ghost over here!
Seeing that you're shaken up by that really annoying student and all his nonsense, Colonel Sanders approaches you.
Well, I do say, I'm sorry you had to go through that. Please, let me walk you home. Ooh, like, for real? Ooh, come on!
You follow Colonel Sanders out of the room. At night, the school building has taken another vibe entirely. It's dark, and more than a little spooky. Colonel Sanders stands in the quad's neon glow and speaks softly.
Those mashed potatoes you made in class today.
Before you go on, I want you to know, they're not a great representation of my skills. I didn't even realise I was making them.
They were amazing. Tasting them, it reminded me why I became so passionate about food to begin with.
Colonel Sanders is getting choked up. Cooking is obviously important to him, in a way that you find inspiring. Now might be the perfect time to tell him that you're developing feelings for him. Here we go. Go fire into him. Colonel Sanders?
Yes, Fizzy Joose?
There's something I need to tell you.
Ah! Away with you! Hold right there. There's something I need to tell you first.
Oh, jeez.
You see, when I was just a boy, I had a dream that one day I would be the greatest chef the world has ever seen. And every day since, I've been working towards that dream, day and night, never stopping, never resting. Also, lifting a lot of weights, like so many weights.
You can tell he's a big weightlifter. I can tell.
We should follow our dreams, follow our hearts, that our souls may grant them like wishes floating on a shooting star. Ooh. Hey, no, you, shut up! I'm the one here to say inspirational stuff and be the star of the story.
Are we forgetting that your cooking literally killed a guy?
You can't prove that.
I also saw you kill that guy. What was his name? Somewhere in the distance, you hear a long, sad sigh.
Forget him. We're talking about me. Me. I'm the hero.
Whoa, what the hell? Sport monster. The sport monster. Right. What the hell? This thing's terrifying.
The Spock.
I need right. I need to have a voice for a sport monster.
This Block Monster is here to fight the hero.
I know those teeth are terrifying. Van shat himself.
I think I left food. The fridge door open. They're in nerds.
That's him away. How dare you threaten me just as I was letting down my guard? I say and I'm connected with another chef on an emotional level.
Be afraid. Be very afraid of me because I'm a monster. See?
Is he rhyming on purpose or is it just a coincidence? But before you can discuss syntax any further, is a turn-based fight sequence. Holy fuck, are we gonna get like turn-based combat in this? What will you do? Oh, this is amazing! We'll go with defense straight away. You decide to defend. Which defense will you use? Trepidation. You close your eyes tight, but then open one just enough to squint, and you see the sport monster across the battlefield. For some reason, this makes you feel more prepared for what comes next. Sport monster goes on attack. They spit hot gravy at you. You take 1 damage. A lot of good that defense did. Oh well, attack him now then. Scud him right in the jaw. You decide to go on attack. I'm not going to eat him. We'll cook him. We'll cook him with love. Maybe he's angry because he isn't feeling the love. Maybe the monster's angry because he's seen everyone get, like, Colonel Sanders getting like a lot of love thrown at him. Maybe he's just jealous, so we'll cook with love. Cook with love does 1 damage. Sport monster won't forget this. It's turned into a Telltale game all of a sudden. Sport monster focuses their mashed mind and draws in energy from Mother Earth itself. They grow larger, more intimidating. How will you respond? I'll defend. He's powering up for a big attack. You decide to defend. Which defense will you use? We'll buff up. You draw energy into your arms, thinking back on all of the stirring you did in the kitchen as a child. Your muscles go super swole, and you're ready to take on anything. Sport monster is no quitter, buffed up and ready to rumble. They go on attack once again. Sport monster uses utensil. Something like that. Can't pronounce it. You take 2 damage from the attack. If you take much more damage, you're not going to survive the battle. Fucking hell. We'll go on attack. We'll try to chow down this time. Alright, cool. Chow down does 2 damage. A powerful blow. Sport monster is oozing cheese sauce into the lawn with a quad. I wonder who is going to have to clean that up. Get pop on it. You eat it. Feeling vulnerable, Sport monster prepares for his ultimate attack. Rounded edge. Foul villain! Your reign of terror stops here! Ah! He's got the chicken staff! Told you he was a wizard! Actual wizard, Colonel Sanders. Colonel Sanders summons the energy of 1,000 chickens. Pot Pie Power Pinch! Pot Pie Power Pinch does 10 damage. Sport monster is defeated. Man, he just overkilled him. You saved me. I got all the steam coming off him. He's cooked. And your sport monster spews steam into the night. Let's spare him. You manage to tamp down your disgust at the sight of this gnarly beast long enough to realise that he's still a living creature with a pure soul who deserves your pity, not your wrath. Be gone, beast! Don't you dare come back for a follow-up encounter tomorrow.
I won't forget this, and I certainly won't be back, like you said.
The sport monster scuttles off into the night. You defeated the monster. The defeated monster left behind a special item. Yeah, man, that cadence pretty good. I mean, this whole setup here is a very good like Halloween costume. Something to keep in mind if we ever get like a Halloween this year. That is. So yeah, he's left behind a special item. It appears at first to be a cookbook, but upon closer inspection, it's so much more. Ooh, it's a book of magic spells with a golden chicken on the cover. You open the cover and find a library card tucked inside. The last name to assign it out was Borko. Borko? I say, that name sounds strangely familiar. Your blood is pumping as you stand in the quiet of the night, holding the mysterious book in your hands. As you come down from your battle buzz, you realise that your final attack has left you completely depleted. The world around you begins to fade away. Without any energy to keep your eyes open, darkness overtakes you. Darkness overtakes you. Whoa! Oh, man, for a second I thought we had got Colonel Sanders back to our room already. But it's the image of Colonel Sanders flashes before your eyes as you fall asleep. Now we can have a wee wet dream about him, maybe. But he must have helped you. He must have helped you get home. In your tired state, you don't know if you could have made it without him. What a guy! You want to thank him, but you don't have the strength to utter a single word. You feel your covers begin. Hold on, sorry. You feel your covers being pulled up over you as you're being tucked in tightly. Good night, my Colonel. In your dreams, you're together with Colonel Sanders. For some reason, Sprinkles is also there, instructing your love dreams are weird. Snore. Check all this. There's a lot going on here. You awake on day 2 and attempt to process the wild visions you had. Were they memories or premonitions? Since it's day 2, we're going to take this as a wee opportunity to go for a wee toilet break. Get yourselves something nice to drink, and we'll be right back. Hello, that's me back. I've got some more water. I'm ready to go. So yeah, we're on day 2. We're getting closer to pumping Colonel Sanders, or him pumping us. I'm not quite sure how the relationship will work out. And then there was that secret ingredient that Colonel Sanders went ahead and told you outright. Not much of a secret, huh? It's probably just because he already trusts you so much. Sure, that makes sense. We'll go with that. You meet up with your bestie in front of the school. Before you tell her about the encounter with Sport Monster, she launches into a story of her own. Okay, I know this might sound a little strange, but I was thinking I think I might like Pop. Yes! Let's get them together. Like him? Like? I know. It all sounds like it's moving too fast, but there's something about him. I like him. Like him. We got into talking after class, and he's actually a totally sweet guy. Yes, I'm going German now. Uh, Not only that, but he's really smart. He told me all kinds of stories about Colonel Sanders. Did you know that Colonel Sanders enlisted in the army when he was only 3?
He's in the army, shitting folk at 3.
He'd shots for days like 360 no scoping folk. Not only that, but he founded a special unit of super soldiers who all wear the same hats just because he put a hat on one time and thought it looked cool. But Colonel Sanders doesn't even wear a hat, he wears a ribbon tie. Either way, maybe it would be best if you took it slow with this new boy, like I am with Colonel Sanders. You and Colonel Sanders, the coolest guy in school, the most famous student to ever attend University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning. You're a thing now? Your friend met Colonel Sanders, and your friend is a poultry scientist. That's wild. He's a bit weird. I can imagine him being like really, really weird. Like weird uncle vibes kind of hang from him. But I don't know much about the big man to make a firm judgment on him. We definitely connected yesterday. Oh, aye. You sure did. You're great. Why wouldn't he be into you? I guess. Laughing at the implication that you and Colonel Sanders might be a thing is definitely not cool. You are great. You have an idea about how to prove that your love is real. Well, if he's not into me, why did he tell me one of his secret ingredients? Your bestie's eyes light up. A secret ingredient? Yeah, I just said that, a secret ingredient. Is there a dramatic echo in here? Miriam checks to make sure that you're alone before continuing. So this summer, while I was on vacation with my family, a lovely man approached me in the botanical gardens where I was wandering. This can't be good. And he told me all about his passion for spices, secret spices. The man even gave me some to show me what he meant. It might be other spices, you know what I mean. He said it was a powder created from super duper rare dried flower petals, and that if I did him a big favour, I could have some of my own. Please, Miriam, don't tell me. So I filled my suitcase with them and brought them home. He was so nice, and he even met me at the gate when I arrived. Later when I cooked with them, a very strange feeling came over me, and the flavour was unlike anything I've ever tasted. I think you're being very liberal with the meaning of spices here. Whatever. However, we both share an interest in cooking, so we stayed in touch, you know, like pen pals. I bet he would love to know more about the new spices. Well, I'm definitely not supposed to share Colonel Sanders' secret recipe, and besides, I only know one ingredient, so I doubt it'd be much of any use to anyone. Please, please, please! It would mean the world to me. No one has to know it came from you or Colonel Sanders. So what do you think? Should you protect Colonel Sanders' secret or share it with your bestie? Let's make up a fake ingredient. I'm keeping that secret with the big man. I'll get some respect. Get closer to having a passionate evening with him, I think. So we'll make up a fake ingredient. You quickly think of a fake ingredient name. I don't know. How about... It was Eye of Newt. I know it sounds like some kind of witch's potion, but what can you do? Eye of Newt? Wow! Her eyes light up. Imagine such a thing, and you figure that you've satisfied her curiosity, and she'll move on. However, she immediately turns around and does some thumb typing on her phone that you can't quite see. That's probably not good. Before you ask her to confirm that she is definitely not texting secrets to other people, you're interrupted. A wind rushes in. Cherry blossom petals fill the air. Oh shit. Look at that. Colonel Sanders on a horse. It's Colonel Sanders. He's arriving at school. Sit back and admire his majestic glory. Run to him. I like to think that we'll be standing back and just taking in the sight, because that was a beautiful sight. Colonel Sanders' horse is truly a thing of beauty. Without ever acknowledging that he's being watched, he does a short horse dance before dismounting, with a flourish. He then slaps the beautiful creature gently on its rear, sending it running free into the countryside. I was really hoping that they would introduce the horse as like an actual character or something. I mean, we have a talking dog, so could have easily had a talking horse there. You're so struck by the sight of him that you lose the ability to speak coherently. Oh, I did not realize anyone was watching. Don't worry, he knows his way home. You attempt to compliment Colonel Sanders, but the words don't come out exactly right. What a horseful butte you have. I mean, what a horseful butte you have? Dang it. That's what I just said. Being a good friend, Miriam attempts to cover for you. Oh, Fizzy Joose. He gets really nervous around people they like. What? This is not helping. I mean, they got food poisoning and were up all night. It was gruesome. You should really have seen it. She gives you a wink and a smile, as to say, situation handled. Can't blame a girl for trying. And with that, Colonel Sanders disappears into the school, leaving you and Miriam to follow. When you enter the classroom, you can see your two rivals, Ashley and Van Van. They're doing something bad. By the way, they're hiding. You know it must be really, really bad. By the way, they're hiding. Yeah, you get it. Like counterfeiting recipes bad, experimenting with restricted ingredients bad, summoning a demon bad. You try to get a peek over Van Van's hulking shoulder, but he sees you coming.
Wow there, little one. I'm not so sure you're ready to handle this. Why don't you make like a bee and mind your own wax, honey?
So you can tell him to stop acting immature, or act like you're not interested in him, but really try to get a closer look. Let's get a closer look, shall we? You sit near the rivals, but leave your back turned to them. You even hear Van Van mutter something that sounds a bit like a magic spell. However, he notices you eavesdropping. You try and cover your tracks and improvise an excuse. It's time for class and you're distracting the rest of us who want to learn. Now you've upset them.
Oh, you're the Emperor cooking, are you? You make the rules? I'm not so sure you know a good meal if it ate you. Stop being the best chef in the world takes more than just culinary skills. It takes creativity. It takes panache. Wow, and it doesn't hurt to use a little evil.
You finally get a look at what it was they were hiding, and you instantly recognise it. It's a book, just like the one you found after you encountered with the spork monster. It's the same book I found last night in the quad. Ashley immediately elbows Van Van, who hides the book behind his back.
I don't know what you're talking about. The book is a family heirloom, and its contents are secret.
You notice that they haven't just been studying the book, they've got a pot pinned to the wall, and they're tossing potato skins at him as he tries to catch them in his mouth.
We're playing here.
Before you dig any further, you're interrupted by the arrival of more students. It's almost time for class.
Beep, beep.
Clank must be running late. He's such a hurry that he rolls right over Van's meaty foot.
Hey, watch it, you bucket of balls.
You watch how you talk to him. He didn't do anything. It's the chicken nomicon. You got it. Filled with dark secrets of chicken kind. Written in the blood of chickens. Bzzzt, womp.
Who do you think you're talking to? I've never heard such language, not even from a stand mixer.
Womp womp.
No, your mother was a stand mixer.
Van jumps to attack Clank, but Clank shocks Van, sending him flying across the room.
Protect me, Colonel Sanders. These crazed men are about to come to blows. I think it must be over me, but I'm not interested in either of them.
Ash's tone has completely changed in an instant. She bats her eyelashes at Colonel Sanders. Surely she must know that this is a ruse, right?
Gentlemen, get a hold of yourselves. Save it for the reader at least. Or don't. Honestly, what do I care? I've got a lofty career aspirations to focus on. Maybe I could just help you with your business plan.
Just then, Sprinkles arrives to signal a true start of the class day. He's panting, which doesn't seem that abnormal. He's a professor, but he's also a dog.
Why, aye, students, please take your seats. I apologise for my re-arrival, but I spent this morning chasing a car around town and their tiny legs are very, very tired. But I'm here now, and I hope you're ready to learn.
You try to give Sprinkles a pat on the head, but he snarls at you.
Why, sorry. I get a little worked up, if people try and pet me before I've had me morning coffee, Let that be a lesson to you.
After he catches his breath, Sprinkles regains control of the classroom.
Without further ado, we'll review the global history of my favourite fowl, the chicken.
Maybe I should have given him the chicken treat right at the start. He's chicken daft him. You want to pay attention to the lesson, truly, you do.
Why, aye, which is why in 1776, at the signing of the Declaration of Independence, man, it was a chicken who first signed their name.
So heavenly. But you can't help but daydream about Colonel Sanders, and you miss most of the important parts. When you come to, Sprinkles is holding a tray of food in front of you.
Well, Fizzy Joose.
Naturally, this appears to you to be a sample platter. Which item do you want to sample? A glass of water, a shimmering pepper, a dog biscuit. It's going to be a shimmering pepper, I think. I don't want a dog biscuit, and I don't want a glass of water. A brightly coloured pepper stands out from the other items. It sparkles in the most eye-catching way, so naturally you reach out, grab it, and eat it right away. However, your body's not prepared for the heat. Oh, here we go. We're back in space. The pepper has triggered an intense spice hallucination. It feels like forever as you trip through the universe. My friend! Ooh! This guy again? I am here to give you an important message. Ooh! You must avenge my death and fulfill your destiny. All you must do is... I was saying, To fulfill your destiny, all you must do is... Sorry, I think I've got some spice stuck in my throat. It's fine. I'll work through to fulfill the prophecy. You must. You feel yourself begin to regain consciousness. Oh man! You come to and find everyone staring at you. Why, aye man, that pepper was the last of its kind on Earth, and it's gone forever, man. You think to yourself, geez, I should really pay better attention. Oh, we all make mistakes. I'm sure he'll forgive you. Someday. Come on, it's time for lunch. Before anyone can relax, the cafeteria lights dim. And your rivals enter to make a dramatic announcement.
Today's lunch will be prepared via timed competitive cook-off.
The level of theatrics with these two is off the charts. So we can demand that they stop wasting everyone's time and step up and tell them you're on. We're just going to tell them it's Anne. It's Anne. It's on like a car bonnet. Bit of a lunchtime competition, eh? Count me in. If I have to wipe the tables with you fools before I set my lunch down on it, then so be it.
I'm not the fool. You're the fool. Fool.
Haha. Good ones, Fan Fan. No, that's not his voice. I do say, I do declare. Good one, Fan Fan. Seems like your gumption. I like your gumption, Fizzy Joose. I'll be watching your performance. Just as things reach a boiling point, Sprinkle steps in. Surely he'll put a stop to this madness. Why, aye man, now students, please settle down. This is a classroom, not a sportsing court. Finally, a little silence. You breathe a sigh of relief. Why, aye man, at least not until we turn on the timer, like. Timer ready. Just a huge light blasts you in the face, flashing the words, timer ready. That's what I'm talking about, man! Oh. I stand corrected. Well, I do say the hard way builds solidly a foundation of confidence that cannot be swept away. Is that an original quote by me, in case anyone was wondering? I hope his message lifts you to victory. Aye, like a diamond, I was formed under pressure, and now it's my chance to shine. Should like got a big cleaver or something. I'll defeat you myself. You had this chicken, and you made mashed potatoes and gravy on day one, and you're feeling like you really can use. Oh man, I'll reread that again. You had this chicken and you made mashed potatoes and gravy on day one, and you're feeling like you can really impress him again. It's time to boil some water for the potatoes. Think fast. If the timer runs down, you'll be forced to pick randomly. The temperature. What temperature does water boil at? 100 degrees Celsius. That's right. But how would you have even gotten to school without knowing that?
Why, aye man, when I gets to rub my furry belly like, let that enticing off and motivate you, man.
You're going to need to season this chicken before you cook it. You don't know Colonel Sanders' recipe exactly, but you do have an idea. How many herbs and spices did he say to use? It's 11, baby. That's right. You might not know all of the ingredients yet, but at least you're heading in the right direction. His tail is wagging intensively. Now you've got some basic steps going. It's time to elevate your craft. What state of mind offers the most flavour? Gratitude. Oh, that was close. That's right. You must never take this opportunity for granted if you hope to succeed. Your classmates are rooting for you, but Ashley is simply stronger and faster than you. You better pick up the pace if you want to survive. When you were a child, your father told you to never forget where you came from every day you meditate on his advice and draw energy from that place. Now would be a good time to harness energy, so where does it come from? Man, I didn't even see why I picked there. It was something about a small town. That's right. This is your shot. And you're not going to miss it. Awoo! You try to shut out the noise in the arena and focus on your cooking. What is the sound of success? Silence. Smashing it. That's right. When they taste your cooking, they'll be so taken with it that they'll be unable to speak. You notice Colonel Sanders out of the corner of your eye. Well, I say I believe in you, Fizzy Joose. He's actually cheering you on, which would be awesome, except knowing he's watching you makes you totally forget what you're doing. Now all you can think about is Colonel Sanders on that horse. How many spoonfuls of gravy would it take? Oh, wow, that came like 3 seconds there. What are you thinking? Get your mind back to the competition. Urgh. You're stranded on a desert island with only one dessert cookbook. Which do you take? What a hunk! I know, right? Well, yeah, man, you know what? Shouldn't you be focused on the challenge? You're falling behind! I forgot the question. Ah, man, like, they're not giving you enough time to read any of those. What does it have to do with crafting spectacular fried chicken and delicate baked biscuits? Woohoo! You're really struggling to keep up. And the next station over actually has already begun playing the elements of her dish. It's colourful and complex. To make up time, you toss your biscuit dough into the stand mixer. As you do, the crowd gasps. Yikes! Zip. I know you love nothing more than seeing a fellow appliance utilised in the kitchen battle, but sometimes that means sacrificing the personal touch. Rrr. You might not have any hands, but Fizzy Joose does, and a good chef needs to be touching the dough to know when it's properly mixed. Buff buff. I say there is an easy way. And the hard way, you don't get far by going the easy way. When you hear everyone talking, you realise how serious your error was. Immediately shove your hand into the mixer and rescue the dough before it's overmixed. Fizzy Joose, no! But you're not fast enough, and your hand gets stuck. Immediately gets crushed by the quickly spinning beaters. There's no way you'll be able to use that hand for the rest of the match. Colonel Sanders shakes his head in shame. What you often find is the easy way can turn out much more difficult. Why, aye man, everybody... That's not how he speaks. Wait man, everybody stop what you're doing. Right, this battle's over man. It can't be. I was just so close to finishing my dish. Ah! Why are you, man? Sweetheart! I've completely lost my Geordie accent now. Look at your hand! That's Scottish. Why are you, man? I couldn't fucking believe it, man. Sweetheart! Look at your hand! You simply can't go on. Wee bit of water. Oh, that's too bad. And here I am, with a complicated dish, ready to serve. Surely that makes me the winner by default. Why, are you man? No, it would be far to compare the two, like, on account of Fizzy Joose's injury, man. His sprinkles begin to lick his doggy chops as he locks onto the dish. But I suppose you should at least tell us what it is you prepared, man. Aye, well, because I'm the sweetest, I skipped straight to dessert. Under this white chocolate dome you'll find an array of delights, taking you on a journey of flavour that tastes good and tells a story of excellence. Doggy Chops is the name of your dealer. It's a good name. What does he deal? Does he deal like rubber balls and other like knockoff goods from like Pets at Home or something? I was going to ask Fizzy Joose to do the honour, but since you're injured, I'm afraid that pouring this creamer of delicate hot chocolate sauce might be too difficult. Colonel Sanders, if you wouldn't mind lending me your strong, steady hand. Colonel Sanders pours a hot chocolate sauce on top of the dome, causing it to melt away, revealing the ingredients hidden within. Ah, shit. That was good. He deals you tatties and gravy. It's pretty good. Just like meet up with him. Slyly giving you like sly wee backhanders of tatties and gravy and that. Your wee baggies. Inside you find a delicate fried cheese croquette, atop a slice of honeycomb, ice cream 2 ways, tender nugget, and pearls of blueberry jelly. Colonel Sanders seems intrigued, but perhaps not impressed as he dips his finger into the chocolate sauce. Simplicity isn't your strongest suit, is it, Ashley? Oh, you! As he places a sauce-covered finger onto his lips, Ashley leans over and whispers something to his ear. A dab of sauce sticks onto his moustache. Internalize the rage you feel, or we can put ourselves between Colonel Sanders and Ashley. Let's get a wee kiss from Ashley. You reach out with your apron to wipe the sauce off his glistering face. Colonel Sanders recoils and brushes you back. What? This goatee is just a fashion statement. I say, boy. I say. This goatee isn't a fashion statement. It's also functional. I was saving that flavour for later. Man, we got game over again. Twice we've had game over. Right, we'll try again. What we've learned from this is that we keep our hands off his goatee as it's magical. I know I came on too strong. Alright. What? It's put me all the way back to this. Right, okay, tell them that they're on. Skip. Oh, man, it's going to do this. Right, okay. 100. 11. Trust? Oh, for fuck's sake. Small town. Silence. No. Right, okay. Man, they come up so quick I can't even read them. Right. I've got myself again. Right. Here we go. Your rage burns so intensely within your eyes that they burst into flames. The flames cause your eyebrows to catch fire and turn to ash, and they fall off your face, which means people will have a hard time understanding your emotions for the rest of the semester, perhaps forever. Man, this is going to stop me having sexy times with the Colonel. I can tell it. Embarrassed and ashamed by the poor performance, not to mention your crispy fried brow, you run for the quad to be alone. The beautiful weather feels like an insult. Inside you, a storm rages. It's Colonel Sanders. He's probably here to tell you that he and Ashley are in love and have decided to get married. And he won't even ask you to cater his wedding because you're a terrible chef and an awful person. You try to hide from him, but he approaches you directly. I know you're hurting right now, but not just from the devastating loss, but from that run-in with the mixer and that small fire. We should get that checked out. I'm fine. Can't you just leave me alone? I'm a loser. I'm not fit to fill your fryer. I'll never be a master chef. Failure, boy, is a part of the life. Not just for you, but for all of us. Do you think I'll never fail? I've ever failed anything before? That's exactly what I think. Well, think again. I wasn't always the man you see before you. Enrolled in the culinary school, incredibly handsome, successful, motivated. Well, handsome. Sure, I was born that way. But I've walked other paths, and arrived at dead ends. I was passionate about life, but I failed as an obstetrician. Is that the word? Obstetrician? I was passionate about justice, but I failed as a lawyer. I was passionate about livestock. I wonder if this is like obstetrician. That makes more sense. Thank you very much. I wonder if like this like is his actual past. Is like this game's kind of teaching us the history of the big man himself. I was passionate about livestock, but I even failed as a mule handler. That one especially humiliating. Mules can be so cruel. I didn't know. People see my delicate ribbon tie and well-kept beard and assume that I've got it all together, which is true now, but it hasn't always been. Sounds like this guy could really use a hug. I resolved then that I was going to amount to something. No amount of hours, labor, money could ever deter me from giving the best I had to give. Hey, hello Scientologist. How's it going? Thank you very much for stopping by. There probably won't actually be too much left of the stream. I think once this day is done, I'll stop the stream and we'll pick up another day on the third and final day. And hopefully we get to pump the big man. As Colonel Sanders changes focus, you can see something ignite inside of him. A burning passion. One has to remember that every failure can be a stepping stone to something better. My new dream is pure, it's honest, it's something that a humble man in a crisp white suit can be proud of. It's alright, man. Don't worry about being late. There should be VODs made. Should be anyway. I think I've got it set up properly. You've not missed a whole lot other than my terrible accents and me forgetting what accents I had for certain characters. So it's all good. I'll create a new chain of chicken restaurants that will bring joy to the entire world and make up for my past misdeeds.
Yay!
Just as your moment grows intimate, you're interrupted by a threatening, shadowy presence. Battle scarred from the night before, you prepare for the worst. It's the Spork monster. Borko?
It is I! I know I said I would be back, but after a whole fight to the death thing, maybe you didn't really want to see me anymore, but I just want to say that I was wrong to attack you, and I apologise. I know that it's like having to always look over your shoulder. Monster problems, am I right?
Oh, thanks, Borko. I'm glad there's no hard feelings. Getting jumped by a giant creature in the dark of the night can really rile up a person. I also want to apologise for the way I switched right into attack mode.
I know that you're strong, and cooking school can just put a person under a lot of stress. I really used to go to school. I wasn't always a spot monster, you see.
I don't believe it. You were human once?
Well, no. I was a golden retriever, but I was still a student until one day Some mean kids with a magic spell book cast a dark enchantment on me, and I was forever transformed.
A magic spell book?
Precisely. I procured a copy for myself, but somewhere along the way, I've lost it. If you find such a book, I beg of you, respect it. You're a powerful chef, and shouldn't rely on such dark and evil magic. No, you should be protecting the innocent from those who would cheat them through sorcery and guile. If you need me, don't fear, I'll be here.
What the fuck indeed. And I need a water after doing that terrible voice.
Well, I say, it sounds like there are some bad cooks in the kitchen of life, Fizzy Joose. Together, I'm sure we can defeat them. Come back to my hideaway.
Oh, aye? It's hideaway, eh?
Come back to my hideaway and we can discuss.
A personal invite. You can't imagine what Colonel Sanders' home must be like, but it sounds like you're about to find out. Imagine like the next scene, like we go to it and like his house was basically like a big massive sex dungeon. Like all the shackles and stuff are made out of fried chicken, or it's like shackles. His shackles have been fried. That'd be amazing. That's disappointing. Liking this though. The wee man, the big man as a wee man. And we've got a camel. There must be something about camels. This is the second time there's been a camel. What good wee house though? Perfect for shagging. So stepping inside Sanders' home, surrounded by his things, you start to feel a special bond with him. Well, that's me. That's not him. It looks like you have a exciting life, Colonel Sanders.
Every day can be an adventure if you approach it with the right attitude.
Kentucky Fried Camel. Man, I wonder if camel tastes good, and I wonder if it actually... I mean, if it does taste good, it would taste even better if you Kentucky Fry it. It's a fact. Everything tastes good if you give it the KFC treatment. Maybe even a Jobby would taste lovely.
Long ago, I made a decision to never stop searching, never stop working, never stop imagining. I say, boy, have you been working on any new recipes of your own lately? I always decided to talk about food with another ambitious chef.
Well, there's something. It's just a side dish that I've been tinkering with, trying to find the right balance of flavours and textures. I'm not sure I've nailed it yet, but I'm close. Colonel Sanders' eyes perk up as he starts to wonder what dish he might be describing. A big booby supper. It's meant to pair with something spicy or something crispy. Both, perhaps. Now you got him right where you want him. Should you reveal your new creation to him or keep it a secret just for you? Let's reveal it. You decide that you're as ready as you'll ever be to share with your original cooking with Colonel Sanders. Before you talk yourself out of it, you decide to dive in head first. You reach into your lunch bag for a special dish that you've been keeping on ice all day. I present you my original coleslaw. Now, in real life, the Fizzy Joose in this fantastic world where I wanted to pump Colonel Sanders, I hate coleslaw. I think it's shite. Does anyone here also hate coleslaw? Give me a hell yeah if you hate coleslaw. The shredded cabbage dish glistens in the light of Colonel Sanders' luxe hideaway. Wow. Big Ginge flaunting the Tory powers there of only eating Marks & Spencer's. So it's a good flex, I respect it. Toilet Duck, you hate it. Good on you. Southie, You don't like it? Only Calbo. Need to rethink my friendship with you. Magnificent! Together you chow down on a creamy slaw until you just get a spoonful. Until just a spoonful remains in the bowl. I can think about something else that I might want to chow down on that could end up quite creamy, if you know what I'm saying. Vixen would bathe in it if she could. There will be no bathing in coleslaw in this house, I can tell you that for free. Price of that transaction is £0, 0 pence. It cost you fucking nothing. It's for fucking free, Ken. Do you mind if I hold on to this last bite? I'd like to have her around so I can admire the taste later and think back on this moment. You could offer to make him more, but he seems like a very sentimental kind of guy. Sure, why not? Please make yourself comfortable. I'll be back in just a moment as I slip into something more comfortable and fuck you. You realise that now would be the perfect time to do some snooping. Oh, we go spy on him. It looks like there's some sort of like... I don't know if that's a safe on the wall or it's like a dinner bell that's been framed. Crack a code and find out your secrets. Oh, we might find 11 secret herbs and spices. Into it. Around the room are various items that you can look closer at. Each item seems to radiate memories and emotions. Tap on them to discover more about the Colonel. Right, okay. Straight away onto the camel. The foe appears to be Colonel Sanders, except he's an old man visiting the pyramids of Egypt. Maybe this is where he discovered one of his secret herbs and spices. Ah, it is! This must be where he keeps the secret recipe. You think for a moment, what number is important to Colonel Sanders when it draws on you? As soon as you turn the dial to 11, 11, 11, the safe opens. Inside it, you find a single note that says, fuck you. Can chicken be prepared sashimi style? Tap on the item to discover more about it. Why would it? You just tweeted me that real life pic. Yeah, I thought chicken sashimi was a thing. I need to have a look at this picture of Colonel Sanders. There he is! Yes! That's incredible. If you want to see that picture that Toilet Duck has tweeted towards me, I have retweeted it on my Twitter. It's incredible. Thank you very much for sharing that. So let's go. I really hope this is like a gravy candle. A scented candle. You pick it up and try to identify the smell. Power tool? Freshly starched collar? Piece of wood floating in a lake? The summer of '69! No, it's just one of the secret recipe ingredients. It's blank. Oh fuck. Oh. I wonder if he's getting if he is actually getting changed into something more comfortable, and I can go and spy on him, get a peek at his arse. Right. It does, yes, Scientologist. It does look very much like gravy, but that that text box was way too big to be gravy, unless they're trying to throw us off. So what? I'm going to throw this over to yous. What do you reckon? Do I try and get a peek at his arse by going over here, or is there anything else you want me to kind of properly look at in this room? I mean, there's an urn, which is pretty weird. I like to think it's got a loads of like chicken dust in it. But I'll see what you guys think. Check out his cock, as in the cock it's sitting here, or the cock that might be behind door number 1. Maybe he gets his power from it, like Taker style. Oh man, that would be amazing. Imagine just like, all you can hear is like creaking from the floorboards up the top, and then slowly it's just Paul Bearer making his way downstairs. Oh yes, the Undertaker. Could really mean either. Embrace your inner creep. Check the door. I think we have to go for the door. You open the door to Colonel Sanders' closet. Oh man, it's just a closet. Oh, that was hyped up there. So yeah, we open the door and it's Colonel Sanders' closet. Find a row of his signature white suits hanging within. You take one off his hanger and try it on. The jacket is a bit big for you, but it's soft and comfortable. You give yourself a deep hug, breathing in his scent. They say that home is where the heart is. Is this what they meant? And he's back. Before you can look any further, you hear Colonel Sanders returning. He has a new dish that he's been working on, and he wants you to taste it. He's definitely been upstairs, just like having a wee chug into a wee bowl. And he's come down. He's like, "There you go, son. Get that in you." So he wants me to taste it. You try and act casual until he asks you why you're wearing his jacket. Aww. Why are you wearing my jacket, you cunt? So I don't usually loan these out, but I must say it does look good on you. Oh crap, the jacket. You forgot to take it off. You decide that now is your moment, and you make a big move. You tell him that you're cold. You fess up and tell him the truth. Now you just need to get his shirt, trousers and pants off. Right, well, I mean, this could be the option for it, is to tell him that I'm cold. And he might be like, "Well, listen here, boy. Take all my clothes." Then he's going to be standing there butt naked. I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to intrude. I just got a little cold and thought this might warm me up. Colonel Sanders smiles and scoots close to the fireplace. Oh yeah! It's warm by the fire. Why don't you come a little closer? Suddenly, everything feels like it's moving too fast. Final exams are tomorrow. You should be thinking about what you're going to cook. I should be home studying. Overwhelmed, you take off the jacket and run for the door. No! Why would you do that? You're in the prime position to really get to know Colonel Sanders, and you're just going to shit the bed and run away. Terrible. Shocking. Should be ashamed of himself. But the thought of leaving Colonel in the midst of such an emotional breakthrough gives you pause. Oh, and you stop yourself. Colonel? Yes, Fizzy Joose. I honestly think this may be the beginning of something wonderful. I think you're right. We should take things slow. You talk late into the night and drift off into a slumber. Dream sequence. Look at all the lads. There they go. That's them away. You awake to a beautiful morning. Colonel Sanders' hideaway. Alright, so this is the third and final day. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually stop here. I've been streaming for 2 hours and 15 minutes pretty much. So I reckon we'll pick this up tomorrow. Play the final third day. Hopefully we get to pump Colonel Sanders, because that'd be incredible. Yeah, and we'll just take it from there. I want to say also, like, thank you so much for everyone who's like kind of come by and who's like followed and stuff. This is my first time doing like a proper stream, and it was cool. I really enjoyed it. Also, thank you very much to my wonderful wife, Vixen, who is in the chat. She's the one that actually made like all the kind of the backdrops, the buttons, and made it look like Persona 5. which is the best game ever made. So there you go. So yeah, I'm going to be shooting off for a wee bit. I love yous all, and stay safe, keep warm, love yous.